Hey, how are you doing? I've been gone for a while, I know, and I apologize for that. I know there are dozens of you out there waiting for my content, and today I bring you something very different. A gameplay video, but all by myself. Yes, there's no need for friends, and I never lose. Actually, I can lose because I'm trying to make it so that there's one main character each series. In today's episode, we have Flubs. Yes, the legendary idiot that does deliver excellent payoff, but also shoots itself in the foot every chance it gets. And since we're messing with ourselves, we gotta mess with our opponents too, right? So we have over 35 copies of removals in the deck, and we hope to disrupt everyone while we build up some advantage and eventually take over the game with these Storm payoff cards. And today we're going to test the deck against your average table. I'm trying to simulate what the average pot would look like at your local game store, starting with the oldie but goodie Kalia, ranked at number 5 despite being more than a decade old. Holding strong here, it's your typical Kalia deck, big angels, demons, and dragons, nothing special, but it's always a blast to play and apply some early pressure to the table. And following that, we have Bello at rank 34. One of the most popular new commanders from the past couple of years, giving a new twist to the Enchantress build, but we are doing something a little bit different. We are going for artifacts. I don't think it's quite as good as the enchantment version, but it can be really explosive with the amount of ramp, and arguably is more resilient with better protection and recursion. And our third opponent is a late game deck with not the most popular commander, but an archetype you'd commonly see in groups, Mill. The Master aims to mill our opponents while stealing from their graveyards. This deck isn't your typical Simic value build, but it does become more powerful as it survives to the late game. More about this format after the game, but if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. So with no further ado, let's begin our game. Playing with myself because friends are overrated. Okay, let's begin. So let's pick our first player with our app here. Looks like we're starting with Flubs. So let's do that. Draw our opening hand, take a look at what we can get. Ooh, land, sorcerer's class, land. Okay. Wait, that's 7 cards. 7 cards, 5 lands. Honestly, I think this is pretty good. And when I cast sorcerer's class, I'll probably keep more lands. Yeah, depending on what we draw next. Ideally, we want something like exploration or Azusa, but yeah, usually with Flubs, you're free to keep whatever, really, as long as you have lands. Yeah, I mean, in theory, 7 lands is pretty good. Yeah, because you're eventually dumping your hand and all of those lands will be played. And once you play them, you are set for the next few turns. So we will keep this. Yeah, no complaints here. Next up, let's take a look at Bello. Okay, Cyberman, Dust. Okay, this is not looking good. No, not enough lands. Too many big mana artifacts. That's the problem with Bello. Yeah, early game we don't have enough ramp or setup, and it will be really slow. By the time we cast these, it will be like turn 7, turn 8. No, nope. Okay, mulligan. Draw. 3 lands, protection spell. Okay, this is good. Not ideal because we don't have like a 4 or 5 drop artifact, but having the talisman here, having a protection spell, is good. And War Room, nice. Yeah, I think this is fine. Hopefully we draw well, but yeah, this is an average start for Bello. If we don't get there, if this happens too often, then we should look to adjust the deck a little bit. But right now, we'll try it. We're just testing. Okay, now the Master. Draw. This looks good. Yes, this looks good. One more. Yo, this is perfect. Yeah, I mean, ideally we want a 2-drop ramp, but having this and this is nice. We are really well set up for the early game. And wait, is this the one? No, this is the recursion spell. Yes, so not as good. I was hoping for the 2-drop ramp. What's it called? I forgot. But there was a Mana Dork MDFC. So this is fine. Let's keep it. And Kalia. Okay, this looks amazing already. Yeah. Arena, Signet. We just need 1 demon, 1 angel that can draw us cards, like a big bomb. We can farewell. Oh, just give me. No. We don't have the demon. But I mean, black market is fine. Although turn 3 we should be Kaliaing with haste. But either way, we are not complaining. It's just we're not, we don't have the perfect start, but this is pretty close to as good as it can get in terms of resource. Yeah, we have card draw, we have ramp, and we have a farewell. So let's keep this. Okay, moving on to turn 1 with Flubs. Let's draw another land. Why not? Let's start with, are we going to cycle this? Probably not. So let's, yeah, we're not spending 3 mana to cycle this. So let's play it. Pass. Draw. Okay, Echoes of Eternity. Play a land. Pass. The Master. Draw. Factor of Fiction. Seems good. Let's play a tap land and pass the turn. Kalia. Oh, we got the Speed Demon. That's awesome. Oh, that's good. That's good. But let's not play the arena just yet. Let's use our fetch land to get a tri-land so that this enters untapped and our mana is fixed. Okay, pay 1 life. Here's the tri-land. Flips. Untap, draw. Another land. I think this is where I think we can do a Sorcerer's Class. We'll try to dig for an extra land card, but if we don't get it, we'll see what we get. Let's do that. Draw 2. Oh. Yeah, we might. Honestly, do we need a wear and tear on this board? No soaring. I don't think we're going to wear and tear. We're just going to flubs and try to play as many lands as possible. So let's dump the wear and tear and dump this land, I guess. Not very useful. Volcanic Fissure. And pass. Untap, Bellow, draw another land. Not ideal here. Let's play War Room, I guess. Play War Room. Play a Signet. Yo, we really need to top deck a 4-drop artifact. 5-drop. I'll settle for 5-drop, but any slower than that, we are not going to have a good early game with Bellow. Untap, draw. Ooh, mill card. Maddening Cacophony. So we've got lots of mill. Yeah, we have a pretty decent game plan at this moment. Right, I like it. Although I shouldn't play this land, my apologies. I should be playing this tapped land. Yes. Good, good, good. Pass. Draw Valakut Stoneforge. I think we can use this as a spell. Try to dig for more demons and angels. But for now, we are going to Arena. Oh, no. Don't play this just yet, so people don't know about it. Play Signet first. Yes. We can play Arena next for a surprise Kalia. Yes, they will be very surprised. They will not see it coming. Okay, untap with Flubs. Draw. Ooh, we drew the Azusa. Just in time, actually. Wow. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's play our first land. Play Azusa. And play 2 more lands. Wow. This is good. Land. Yeah, that's fine. Then we level up Sorcerer's Class because we have nothing else to do. Pay 1 life. Happens. The reason I'm not fetching is just because I want to have more lands in the deck at this moment. It doesn't matter too much, but it might not matter more than the 1 extra life we're paying. So, yeah, but it's kind of marginal. We'll see. Untap with Bellow. Artifact. Ooh, 5. Not the worst one. Not the worst. Not ideal because, I mean, we played this. We need another artifact, right? Mirror works, I mean. So let's thin the deck a little bit. Again, I talk like it matters. It really doesn't, but yeah. You want to feel like you're playing tight, right? So let's get at this point, I think we can get a shock. Oh, no, we want to get a dual land to activate War Room. Yes. Okay, we got the Pega to activate War Room with. Costs 2 life to activate War Room, but it's fine. Also, we can soak in that if we have to. Probably don't. Untap. Draw. I like Grasping Tentacles. That's a cool card, but we're not going to use it just yet. We're going to ramp. Yeah, we want to use this with our commander, the Master. So let's Columbus Reach first. Get a blue and a black. Search. Right, black in play and blue in hand. Okay. Draw. Oh, it's a good one, but not for this turn. So let's drop our arena and yeah, let's go for it. So we exert the arena. Yes, and send out Kalia. Who do we attack? Who's doing well at the moment? Doesn't seem like. I guess Flubs is doing best with Azusa. Yeah, no one Flubs is kind of one of the best cards in the deck. So let's punish Flubs a little bit with a Speed Demon. Speed. 1. Connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I won't bother with commander damage for Kalia. Hopefully it won't come back to bite me. But Speed 2. And at the end of turn, I will lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. Angel D. Ooh, good. Sarah Emissary. Again, not the best one, because we're not really on the defense right now. But I mean, we can use this to name, instance, right? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Next turn, we might just do this. Try to, if Kalia lives, we'll do this and try to get something huge. None of these will help us snowball, and we want something like that. So pass. Okay, Flubs is feeling a bit threatened, but at the moment, we're still okay. 32 life. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so what we do here is exploration. Play. So right now we have 4 land drops. We'll play 3 out of the. No, we'll play 2 out of the 4. Then we play Flubs. Now we have 5 land drops with 2 used. We'll play our 3rd land out of 5. Draw a card. Is that correct? That is correct. Oh, this is... Now let's play our 4th land out of 5. Draw a card. Oh, we don't want another land. Our 5th land out of 5. Draw a card. Oh, we don't want that. Maybe we use the Horizon. Not to put a land to play, but to draw 1 more card. Because we'll be kind of stuck anyways next turn with 2 cards in hand. So might as well draw the extra card now and try to find it. That's just 1 card though. Is it worth it? No, I don't think it's worth it, because we're getting 1 card, and if it's a removal, sure, but it could be anything. And we are sacrificing a land. Because the Horizon also has another mode where I can just drop this land from hand into play tapped, which will get us out of this, out of the pickle anyways. So we will not do that. We'll crack our 2 fetch lands and level up this class. Yeah. So level up. And we need, we don't have mana. Oh, we do have mana to level up all the way. So no, we want to save mana for progress. My apologies. So we used 1 land here, and then we'll get 2 more lands. 1 tapped, and 1 untapped. Not tapped because I paid for the level up. Level. There you go. Pass the turn. End of turn. Bellow. Well, War Rune. Lose 2 life. Draw a card. Everflow Chalice. Not what we need. Okay, draw 1 more. Forest. Aye. Oh, slow turns, but Mirror works. Let's get that out there for now. I don't think this even works with Everflow Chalice, does it? No, I don't think so. Oh well, you can attack. Pass. The Master untaps. Are we worried about Kalia? We are, but is there anything we can do about Kalia? Not really. Like, we can play our commander and try to start. Maybe that's correct. Or do we just ramp? I think at this point we can commander into Grasp or into Cut Your Losses, just to get something huge from Kalia to keep things up. Otherwise, if we ramp again, we won't have any threat until 2 turns after this, and it might be too late. So I think it's very tempting to go greedy with this, but I think it's correct to get our commander out and try to make something happen. Right, so commander, the master, and I will give the rad counters to myself. I think, yeah, because the master can't tap on opponent's turns just yet. So ratting ourselves is, at least we can get something we can potentially use. So we've got 2 rad counters here. Yes. And we pass the turn. On tap with Kalia. Doesn't on tap. This is great. Yeah, no one dealt with Kalia. Draw. Oh, Gisela. It's very good. Do we Valaka Stoneforge? I mean, do we use the spell on this, or do we just drop Gisela? I think we're not exactly short on cards. Yeah, so Gisela doing more damage is fine. So let's send our things into, tempted to say Flubs again. The Master is scary, but let's divide it a little bit. Okay, so Kalia and the Demon will go at the Master. Meanwhile, Gisela will go at Flubs. Okay, so I don't think there are any blockers here. So we've got, how much damage is that? It's 14. Meanwhile, Flubs takes 10. Ouch. And then we do our Signet into Black Market Connections play. And also our speed goes up to 3. Okay, here. And we draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Brilliant start. 1. Oh, we win next turn. Well, although we probably shouldn't expect to keep this board. But if we do with full throttle, we will just finish the game. This is Kalia. Pass. Oh, lose 3 life. My apologies. But yeah, I will miss a lot of things, maybe misplays and even rules or forgetting triggers. Let me know. Please let me know in the comments, right? Because these mistakes will be common, and I'm trying to get better at this. It's a lot to keep track of. So end turn, I will lose 1 life to drop this land. Go to 19 life. Yeah, we don't have much time. Fortunately, our resources are built up. So as long as we don't get 5 lands in a row, we can definitely do something this turn with Flubs. Maybe even with a leveled up sorcerer's class. With a max level one. Actually, this should be level 2. Okay, draw. First land. Let's keep them separate. Draw. Oh, this is a great draw. We want to... Yeah, this is great. We can wipe everything. Although when we wipe everything, we will also wipe our board. So let's take a look. We can do 5. We can do 5, 7, 4. Do we do 3? No, I think we can leave 3. 5, 7, 4. Do we do 2? I think 2 is fine to do. Yeah, let's do 5, 7, 4, and 2. So 1, 2, 3. Now I have to pay 4 more. This is one of the better answers in this deck. So 4 more, right? No, 3 more. My apologies. 3 more, because we're choosing 4 in total. We're choosing 2. Sorry, 1 second. Do we choose 2? Because if we choose 2, we'll end up with 2 cards in hand. That will get us stuck. So maybe not even 2. Just, okay, like this. We're doing 5, 4, 7. Final answer. Final answer? Yes. Boom. Oh, Kalia is sad. So is Bello. There are no responses, I believe. There are no responses. So this gets bounced. Master gets bounced. Meanwhile, everything here gets bounced. Almost everything. Okay. And Flubs, we lose nothing. We get to draw a card. Chaos Warp. Which one do we warp? Let's warp the... We can tap these 2 to pay for the cost. Let's warp 1, 2, 3. Do we warp the arena or the black market connections? I think the arena, because haste is huge. Like we're at 19 life, right? And clearly we are winning at this point. So let's warp the. Although with Kalia it's a bit risky, but I think we do it. So let's warp the arena of glory. Chaos warp, and we draw a card. This is a creature removal, but it's also a land, so we'll play this later. Chaos Warp happens. Shuffle this away. Cut myself. Flip. Announcing. Reasonable. Not the worst outcome. And we'll play this land, I guess, tapped, just because life is kind of short now. So this is our second land. Third land. Top is brilliant. Okay. Rapid hybridization. There's no target though. Is this where we top? I should have topped early, probably. I should have topped. Or maybe we level up the sorcerer's class and hold this rapid hybridization in case anything happens, and we can win the turn after. I think that's a good plan. That's a good plan. Because otherwise we have to kind of go nuts with the land with the top, try to dig more spells, and there are not enough targets on the board at this point. And we played 3 lands this turn, so it's not bad. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We're paying 2 life for this. Not this, sorry. For leveling up our sorcerer's class. If this sticks, then we're pretty likely to win next turn. And we pass the turn. Bellow. Untap. Draw. Yeah, Bellow's not doing much. We really want to interact with something, but it's difficult. So let's get an Echoes of Eternity. We can only hope that our late game is better. Or did I play the wrong land? Colorless? Oh, we need to play a different land. My apologies. Kessig Wolfrun. Yes. So we can make 3 colorless. 3 diamond. Let's do that. Pass the turn. Untap. Draw. We know we have a problem with Flubs, but can we do anything about it? We can mill and try to steal something. We can bounce some. Can this bounce? Oh, this can bounce the sorcerer's class. Okay, we're holding this up then. Okay, so this is our plan. Our plan is to Alvara. If we don't need to, we'll Factor Fiction. Not the best play, but can we afford to play our commander and hold Alvara? Commander costs 4. This will cost 3. No, not enough. Okay, we are going to we play the land and we'll just pass. Okay, Kalia we untap with black market connections. I think we pay everything, do we? Yeah, we want a board. We want a board. So actually, do we need card draw? Maybe not, because we're probably playing this. Are we? Or, well, let's just draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have life gain. So I don't have a changeling token. This will do. Whatever this is. And treasure. Now we draw 2. Which are 2 lands. This works really well with Emeria Shepherd, but we don't have a graveyard right now. Do we drop our Gisela out there? No, I don't think so. We are also dying to Flubs. At this point, there are no artifacts on the board for us to use our Cavern Horde Dragon. So do we Kalia? Or do we Speed Demon again? I'm tempted to say Speed Demon. Just to draw more. Because with, oh, maybe Farewell. Actually, sorry, I forgot about Farewell. I think this is the time to Farewell. Yeah. Graveyards, enchantments, creatures. Oh. Okay, small misplay. Shouldn't have made this, but pretty sure it's correct to Farewell. So let's do that. Let's do enchantments, graveyards. Do we do graveyards? Yes, we do. And creatures. Wipe everything. Any responses? Doesn't seem like there will be any responses from anyone. Exile. Yes, graveyard. Flubs is pretty sad about this. Yeah, but there's not much we can do. So exile, exile. Command zone. Exile. Exile, exile. Commander attacks. It should be 1, right? 1 extra. Bellow just can't stick anything. Yeah, the master is very happy about this, and that's our turn. We'll have to discard. Let's keep Winding Canyons. Ooh, let's exile the graveyards first before we forget. Yep. Okay, now we discard. I think maybe we want to keep this in a Marsh Flats, just to get value. So next turn we can Gisela or Cavern Horde Dragon. Yeah, so we discard. Let's discard the dragon, and maybe Sarah's Emissary, because that's kind of, you can do some instant speed tricks with that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to discard 1 more. Yeah, Winding Canyons can go for now. We don't want to keep 2 lands, especially when there's also a Valaka Stoneforge. I think that's reasonable. Pass. All right, Flops, we untap with a rapid hybridization in hand. There are no targets though, so it's a bit tricky. Untap, draw. Hull Breach does have targets. So the play is, this is tricky. I think we flip top. That's what we do. And then we play Flubs. Then we can continue to chain. Then we discard the rapid, right, to Hull Breach. That's the plan. Okay, so let's spin top just to see. Maybe should have done it before, but spin top. Okay, got, oh, Uruth. Uruth is not bad. Uruth and Gutter Snipe. So we want Uruth, I think. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So flip top into Uruth. And then we play Flubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will set us up pretty well for next turn, I'd say. Then we Uruth. Have to pay a life. And we discard hybridization, and we Hull Breach to blow up just 1 artifact. So let's do the Mana Rock for Kalia. Okay, this happens. And now we get to we get to exile the top 2 cards, and we can play those cards. So we exile the top 2 cards here, and we'll play a top. Yes, play a top. Then we exile 2, we pay mana for the top, and we exile 2 more cards. Fortunately, no land. We do need some lands here, so let's pay 1 life to blow up Vendel Blast, the other Mana Rock for Kalia, because Kalia is definitely scary. Okay, then we draw 2 more, yes. Yeah, we might not get to Gutter Snipe this turn. Well, we might. Let's play a Breeding Pool untapped. Life is getting low. 2 more. Cyclonic Rift. Might have to waste that. play our second land for the turn. Get 2 more. Yeah, I think we drop Gutter Snipe and pass the turn. Yeah, is that correct? Yeah, let's drop Gutter Snipe. Pay 2 life, exile top 2 cards. None of these are relevant, so everything else is exiled. Yeah, there's no board, so we just set up what we can, play our 2 lands a turn, and hope for the best. Pass. Bellow! Keep trying, Bellow. Land. Okay, almost Dugan. That's good. So we Mirror Works 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and play an Everflowing Chalice. Sure. Or we do it the other way around. Chalice. That doesn't matter too much. We don't have much to do. Oh, actually, we do. Because if we can hold 2 mana, we can cycle the Sheltered Thicket. So let's play that better. Let's play a Chalice with 1 counter. Then we tap it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I? No, like this, right? Tap it for... Hold up. Chalice. Oh, the math was off. So we still get to keep 1 mana. Yeah, we pass with 1 mana up. Now, at the end of turn, this is what we've been waiting for. Let's fact or fiction. Targeting... might as well target. Doesn't matter. It will be me. It will be me to split. So we've got Cultivate, we've got Reenact the Crime, a land, and Ramp. Honestly, I'm tempted to just do this. Ramp and Gas. And this card is actually very good when combined with any mill. But is that giving them too much? No, I think it's fine. And for the Master, which one do I pick? I think I'll pick... It's tempting to just take this. But then that's like saying good split. You never want to approve of their split, make them feel good about themselves, even though it's just me. So let's... Well, at least we can cycle. Right? Let's take this. So then we can cycle into something good. Right? So, yeah. To prove ourselves right. So cycle, Migration Path, draw a card. See what I was saying? Sepulchral Primordial... there's no... there is a graveyard. Maybe we are onto something. On top. So we draw first, and the Consumer Aberration. Wow. Okay, then we mill 2 for Rad. We got a land and a non-land. So we lose 1 Rad and lose 1 life. All right, we are a bit short on mana. And with this board, I do think we have some time. And we don't really have to answer anything anymore. Gutter Snipe is strong, but it's not, like, I don't think it's going to kill us this turn. Right, we have to do something. What's the something we do, though? Do we Primordial? Well, if we Primordial, there's only what's in Kalia's grave, which is not that much. Maybe we do. But I think this game is kind of nearing its end, even though life totals are not the lowest. So let's put some threat onto the board. Yeah, and play our land per turn. I think that's... So let's drop the Primordial. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. Let's bring up from Kalia's grave. Calvin Horde. Dragon? Is that correct? Or do we take Sarah's Emissary? I think Sarah's Emissary, and give ourselves protection from creatures so that we can't be touched by Gutter Snipe. Yeah, we're at 25 life. Yeah, so we are kind of protected while Flubs guns everything else down. Does Flubs have anything in the graveyard? No creature. Although this is kind of susceptible to removal. But I think protection from creatures also gives us protection from Kalia and from Bellow. So it's not the worst play. We also kind of have some threats on the board rather than just doing nothing. Yeah, our mill plan is not working well right now. And we're supposed to mill and then... I mean, to be fair, we did bring something back. But yeah, let's do this. Pass. Kalia on top. Okay, our plan didn't go well because... Yeah, we clearly was hoping to do this, but now we don't have the mana, thanks to Flubs. I think we just play our land, play Kalia, and pass. Where's our Kalia? It's in our hand, right? It's in our hand. Ooh, did I forget to discard for... I did, so let's, go to discard for the Master. So let's discard Ramp Spell, land, and 2 lands. Sure. And we're at 7 cards. Okay, now, Kalia. So we Kalia and pass. What else can we do? It's not much. Kalia, And we play the Valakut Stoneforge. Yeah, and pass the turn. Unfortunate, but that's what we can do. So next turn, at least we can drop this with Kalia, hopefully. Okay, Flubs untaps with everything. This will be a good turn, especially if we can deal with the Ameria Shepherd. Let's see. Draw for turn. Oh, actually, instead of drawing, we would exile these two. This is great because we can copy the Gutter Snipe. There's no point playing Abundance because we have a roof. So let's drop the, let's play this as another Gutter Snipe. And Abundance is in exile. Let's keep the exile pile here. Let's keep it here, I guess. Oops. Oof. All right, so we played this, pay 3 mana, exile 2 more. Okay, we got the creature removal. Let's play a land first. First land of the turn. Draw, exile top 2. Second land of the turn, exile top 2. All right, let's do it. So, Cyberman conversion. We're going to convert the Ameria Shepherd. Not Ameria Shepherd. What's it called? Sarah's Emissary. Boom. Yep, this happens, unfortunately. And it will deal 4 damage. Sorry, not Master, but everyone else. But starting now, the Master will be taking damage. And what can we do damage with? We can do it with... Now let's flip top to see if we have better options. Flip top, exile 2. Into the Royal is nice. So we do that. Into the Royal. Let's bounce the... bounce the Kalia, I guess. Yeah. Everyone take 4. Kalia goes back to hand. Meanwhile, we exile 2 more cards. One of them is top. Let's play the top. And I think we continue to top. Or do we pay 3 to bounce? I think top is better. Yeah, it's digging us deeper. And it's cheaper, usually. So let's flip top again. Exile the top 2 cards. None of these are good. So then we can play the bounce spell. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's bounce the Mirror Works. Graveyard, yes. Mirror Works, back to hand. Everyone take 4. We are at 9 life, so we have to be careful. Like, we might have to deal with the Primordial next, so that we don't take combat damage. Yeah. So then we exile 2 more, yes. One of them is top. Let's play the top. And we will play Struggle. Struggle will target the Primordial, dealing more than 10 damage to it. Struggle happens. Okay, first let's do it in the right order for once. 2 cards. And trigger. Primordial dies. Whoops. And we got 3 more mana. And there's no target. There is target for Reality Shift. Do we use it? I think we have to, because we don't get to keep it. So let's Reality Shift the token, or the flipped Sarah's Emissary. So this one gets exiled. But first we have to do the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we exile the top 2 cards. Okay, this is something we can actually... Oh, this is not Deeming Farrier. I was going to say we can cast it, but no, we haven't drawn any cards this turn. So it looks like all these will be exiled. There's nothing we can cast from here. There is nothing we can cast from here. Okay. I think we passed the turn. And yeah, we will win next turn if they don't do anything. At this point, Bellow is thinking about taking itself apart. Yeah. What are we doing with... Okay, let's play a land. Make some tokens. Mirror Works. Ugin. Yeah, maybe just Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. Let's keep one up for Ugin. Is that 8? Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, Ugin. Ugin is going to -3. Yeah, -3, so that we don't get Gutter Snipe anymore. Yeah, so it's at 4. And any responses from anyone? No, it doesn't seem like it. So everything is gone from Flubs' board. Now Flubs costs 7 mana. It's been casted twice. Okay. Finally, we did something. Pass. The Master untaps, draw, and mill 1 for the red counter, and now red is gone. We lose 1 life. We're at 8 life. Whoops. Yeah, that last turn wasn't too clever. And now I don't think we have a window to ramp, do we? I think we cast the Master and hope to cut our losses and get something to save us. Yeah, there's nothing we can get now from Kalia's grave. We might, or we grasp for something from Bellow. Yeah, I think we do need to cast Master because we have nothing else that can steal from graveyards in our hand, which is unfortunate. So we cast the Master for 4. Well, let's first grasp. So maybe we can get a Mana Rock or something. Yeah, let's grasp first and see. So grasp against Bellow. Hopefully, I don't even know what we're hoping for, but something to gain life with. Yeah, Bellow is the deck with artifacts. So let's mill Bellow for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Oh, the party tree. Holy. Oh, this is close. Do we get the Chimil or the party tree? Party tree gains life, but Chimil is value. So let's think about that. The party tree, we can master. We can cast master. We do get the mana is helpful, but getting free spells is also nice. Yeah, I think we're at a point where the party tree won't save us. But something random might. Yeah, I'm tempted to go for Chimil. Just for a little bit more spice. Because with our hand right now, we are not doing anything till next turn. And that's banking on the Master staking. If the Master gets removed again, by, there's an Ugin, there's Flubs, we're done. But this can be anything, right? And also uncounterable, right? Because all the counters lost this game. So let's do that. Chimil. And at the beginning of my end step, I will go to combat, do we cast, or do we just bank on the Chimil? I don't think we should. I think we should cast the Master anyways. I was thinking about holding the Alvara, but we should be a bit more proactive now with this board. So yeah, let's do the Master. And this time we rad, I don't think we rad ourselves anymore. Let's rad who? Kalia? Sure. Kalia's dying soon though. Yeah, let's rad Kalia. Why not? And now, Chimil for the miracle. Discovered 5. Ha! Ooh. Conduit of Worlds. Not good right now, but next turn we can do something. Maybe. Right, let's pass our turn. Kalia, sad, on top. With our 3 speed, draw. And then we rad 2. Moat. And Ruinous Ultimatum. -2, no more rad. Now what? We can't speed demon, we're at 6 life. We can play land. We can play Kalia. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to play something and then lifelink with it, basically, is the plan. But we only have 6 mana, so we can't Emeria Shepherd. Not even close. We can... With this hand, I think it's just Kalia. But Kalia is probably going to get... If it doesn't get Flubs, it's going to get Ugin. But there is no other choice. I mean, Speed Demon will go to 3, and Ugin can kill us. So probably not that. But then we probably die anyways at 6 life. At least the Speed Demon can link some life the turn after. So can Kalia. Yeah, let's do Kalia. Have to go big. 2, 3, 4, Kalia. And yeah, let's play the land. We're not getting the Emeria Shepherd greed. So then we pass the turn. Okay, we untap with Flubs with 9 life and lots of lands. Let's draw our card. Although Flubs does cost 7, which is difficult. Draw a card. Dryad. Let's play Flubs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Dryad is very helpful because of all the life payment lands we have. Dryad can negate all of that. We no longer have to pay life into lands. Dryad. Flubs for 7 mana. Dryad for 3 mana. Yeah, like this. And before we draw, I think we top to hopefully get some lands. Or see what we can get. Yeah, let's top. Solid. Doesn't win us the game, but can help a little bit. Sure. Oh, whoops. Yeah, let's do this order. Cabin of the Dead. So draw. This will be our second land. Field of the Dead. When it enters, we make a zombie. Untapped. Okay. Draw. Play another land. That's our third land, our final land, which makes another zombie. And draw. Swordtooth. Pay 3 for the Swordtooth. So we draw a card first, but we have City's Blessing. Yay. And we drew the Mystical Tutor. How can that help us? How can that help us? I guess we tutor for removal. Okay, let's search for something. So we have one more land drop. But let's do this. So first we draw. Oh, we found a removal. There's also Ugin, which can minus again. Yeah, we couldn't find another damage source, which is unfortunate. But let's see what we have in the deck. Ether Flux is good. Oh, can't search for that. Okay, let's get Snap because we are short on mana. So we can kind of cast one more spell after that. So shuffle, this is on top. And we Wild Magic Surge. We're going to surge the Ugin. Yes, surge the Ugin. Wild Magic Surge. Ugin destroyed. But we give him another permanent, another Planeswalker, which probably is Karn or Ugin. Oh, we know that it's Ugin, yeah, because there's no Karn in there. Although Ugin can't really wipe our... It can kill Flubs, but yeah, I mean, there is a weaker Ugin in there. So, okay, let's try it. Because we can't leave this Ugin on the field. So destroy and flip until we get... So let's do this fast. Oh, they got the good Ugin. And that comes with 7 loyalty counters. We might have messed up there. We'll see. Snap the Master or the Kalia. I'm thinking still the Kalia. The Master can't kill us immediately. Kalia can. So let's snap the Kalia, draw a card. Kalia goes back to hand. Untap 2 lands. Let's play a land. This is our third land of the turn. Actually, is it? I think so. Yeah, third land of the turn. Draw a card. Make a zombie. Okay, we are a bit stuck. Let's spin Sense's top. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this. Oh, pick your poison. Do we use it now? I don't think so. I mean, we can make. We can do Artifact. Doesn't do much. We can. Yeah, I think we hold up Resculpt. That's the correct play. We hold up Resculpt. So we keep this on top and hope for the best. I mean, we have City's Blessing. What can go wrong? What can go wrong? Okay, pass the turn. Untap with Ugin. Thank you, Flubs, for the gift. We might actually be able to do something. Untap. Draw. So we add mana, play something, play another thing, and play Bellow. How much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. We are 1 short, but we haven't played a land yet. So we have exactly... no, we don't. Mirrorworks, Banner... I think we should be playing Bellow at this point. Or do we just set up for next turn and hold up Aerith Kurak? We're at 17 life. So if, again, let's make sure we have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. So we can cast these two and copy it, but then we don't have protection. So maybe we just play both and keep protection up. Yeah, I think that's the correct play. Do we need to deal with this side? We can't because we're exiling things. Okay, we're fine. So add mana plus 0 and keep these two and tap all these out. That would be 10 mana. We play Mirrorworks and a Kinch. First of all, Mirrorworks will trigger Ugin. On this board, I'm thinking it's Flubs. Yeah, I think it's Flubs. So let's do that. Flubs is now costing 9 mana. Yeah. And with our next spell, we will exile the Master, right? Or is it the Conduit? Let's see what they have in the graveyard. Primordial, I believe. Geth Primordial. Primordial can get something from Kalia, which is annoying, but yeah, I think we might have to do the Conduit. Do we kill the Master or the Conduit? I'm leaning towards the Conduit. Sorry, the Master. Because Primordial, I mean, they can get the Dragon from Kalia. Let's see. They can get the Dragon, that's it, right? And the Dragon, sure, it hits Ugin or hits us. They make some treasures. It's not terrifying, but with the Master, they can mill something, and we don't know what they can mill from Kalia, for example. And yeah, so I think we deal with the Master. So let's exile the Master. Goes to the command zone. And, I mean with our banner, sorry. We cast the banner, exile the master. And we choose elementals. And we pass the turn. On top, draw. Looks like we don't have a lot of choice here. We've got all these mill cards, Altar of Dementia, Consuming Aberration. Oh, Consuming Aberration with Altar of Dementia. That is a thing. The graveyards are not huge, though, so I don't think we're killing anyone with a mill, except for maybe Flubs. Do we Primordial into the dragon? I think we do, because the dragon can hit. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Yeah, I think the best line is... Oh, we can't cast any more spells after that, right? There's only one spell. Oh, so then we can't even Chimil. Oh, no, the conduit doesn't work well. But instead, maybe we don't... Did we play this land this turn? I don't remember. Oh, well. So 8 mana, Consuming Aberration into Altar of Dementia. And we can just threaten to kill someone. Yeah, okay. Consuming Aberration. Altar of Dementia. And when we do that, everyone mills until they get a land, not including ourselves, every opponent. So Kalia mill. No, we got the land. Flubs mill. We got 4. And Bellow mill. Oops. Yep, 5 cards. Okay, now we trigger the Chimil. Chimil. Nope. Discover 5, right? 5, yes. Ramp spell. Okay, happens. The rest go on the bottom, I'm guessing. And before we do that, everyone mills again. Kalia mill. That's not a land. 3 cards. Flubs mill. Not a land. That's a land. 3 cards. And Bellow. 1, 2, 4 cards. Stomping Ground. And we search for a land. Like this. So we can hold up cycling Fractured Sanity. Doesn't do much, but something. It's something. We might have to do it. And that's our turn. So actually, at this point, we can use Altar to kill anyone. I'm tempted to do it to... It won't be... Oh, actually, we have a really good board. Yes, this was all part of the plan, but... because what happens is Kalia probably can't kill us, but Flubs can. But the problem is Flubs needs to draw cards to keep the chain going, and we can just, in response to any draw, and mill the deck. And if Flubs doesn't do anything, we can just mill Bellow. Do we have enough? I think we might. We'll have to count. Let's do a quick count. Okay, we're back from the count. There are 44 cards among all our opponent's graveyards, and there are 65 cards in Bellow's deck. So if we use the Fractured Sanity, we can go up to 44 plus 12, right? We can go to 56, which is about 10 cards short. So no, we cannot kill Bellow. But if no one does anything, we can mill Bellow down to 10 cards, and after that they're dead, right? They're close to dead, at least, from the Fractured Sanity. So we have a plan. All right, let's pass the turn. Kalia untaps. Let's crack this fetch as well. Or not yet. Maybe we still have a chance of Shepherd. We can, have a Soaring top deck. Soaring. Close. This is where we cry a little bit. Hoarding Broodlord, tutor for something. Not enough mana. Speed Demon, we have 6 life. Gisela. Oh boy. I think maybe Gisela, just to, in case Flubs has those 1 damage pingers and we can just not take damage. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. Is there a way to, try to play to win rather than not lose? I think, honestly, Gisela plus Full Throttle, if it lives, is the plan. We can kill 2 people. Yeah, I might as well try it. So we have to crack our fetch and use our treasure and Gisela. Yeah, there's honestly not much else we can do here. So let's get a land. Pass the turn. Flubs, we should be winning here. But yeah, it's scary, the consuming aberration. We do see the threat of the consuming aberration. So we flubs untapped, right? And we are going to draw, but actually does the master has to think, do we allow flubs to draw here? Because flubs does have, here you see 8 damage on board. I mean, with this, yeah, so 8, the master will die if flubs attacks. So also flubs does have this card in the graveyard, Survive, which shuffles our graveyards into the library. But the problem is, if we kill flubs, if the master kills flubs, it just dies to Bellow, right? So we have a kind of standoff situation here. So what we are hoping for is for flubs to do things and deal with at least the Ugin, maybe an artifact. And we are willing to lose our stuff, even if that means, yeah, because we are guaranteed to lose if we kill flubs right now. So we just don't do anything. Yeah, I don't think the master will respond to anything flubs does, right? Now that we reevaluate the situation. Right now, Bellows is the problem. Yeah, unless flubs is kind of pinging us to death, we're not going to kill flubs. So flubs will untap and draw a Beast Within. And we have 2 cards in hand, so what we will do is, I don't think we even use the Beast Within, do we? Yeah, let's just do the Storm. Maybe we want the Beast. No. Stormcling Artist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, also I forgot again that flubs is not on the field. So can we afford to play flubs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we have to. I mean, this is the flubs deck, right? We what are we gonna do? Let's see what's in graveyard that we can do. There's nothing. There's nothing. We can zombie people, but yeah, that's not gonna kill. We can kill Ugin. Okay, I think we combat into Ugin first. So let's attack with our Sword Tooth and this, because it's not blocking. 7 damage to Ugin. And these can block. Yes, Ugin dies. Then we're going to cast flubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy crap. It's expensive. Flubs. Okay. Then we Beast Within something. Do we try it? I guess we can't really touch the master because we will literally die if we do. So we Beast Within the Gisela. Yeah, let's Beast Within the Gisela. Because we have more artifact removal than creature removals. So let's Beast Within the Gisela. So what we do is we draw a card and sorry, this treasure shouldn't be there. Let's create a treasure token. We drew a land. Gisela is gone. It's replaced by a beast token. And we play a land. Our first land of the turn, draw a card, make a zombie. We drew another land, but this is also a removal. What do we remove? Nothing. Let's play our second land, draw a card, make a zombie. Now we drew a Ballad Get Sanctuary. That is interesting. We can definitely play it, but what do we get? Let's see. We have to deal with. See, but the thing is, we can't really deal with Bellow too much. If we do, then we become the only threat. And yeah, we'll die to the master. So let's see. Beast Within. Valaka Exploration, pick your poison. Is there something that can allow us to respond to things? Cyberman Conversion? Vandal Blast. Maybe we overload Vandal Blast. Do we have enough mana? 1, 2, sorry, this is not on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We do have enough mana to overload Vandal Blast. If we do that, will the master allow us? I think they will. Because again, we are dead anyways, like we're at the mercy of the master. But if we overload Vandal Blast, yeah, again, we know that if the master mills us, they will die to Bellow. So let's do that. Okay, Ballad Get Sanctuary. And we get 1 more treasure for casting. Then we draw a card for casting. We find a Cursed Idol. We drew this, but we're going to target Vandal Blast. We didn't pay the mana. My apologies. We pay the mana for the Balaget. And we blast it. Vandal Blast. Discarding. You find a Cursed Idol. Now let's see. Responses. Bellow has a response. called Heroic Intervention. So we're going to do just that. Yeah, Bello shines for once. Meanwhile, the master, we're losing our entire board except for consuming aberration. Are we going to allow that? At this point, Flubs is kind of winning. But again, Bello just kept its board. So I don't think we kill Flubs, even though it's really tempting. Yeah, I think we have to just let it happen and keep the aberration. Okay, so this happens for the master. Jamil goes in here. Everything else goes in graveyard. Meanwhile, Kalia doesn't care. What can Kalia do? I think our time's over for Kalia. And yeah, that's the turn for Flubs. Now, Bello untaps. This is going to be hopefully a decent turn for us. Oops, untap. Draw. Boseiju is useful. I think we cycle this just to hope to get... Hold up. Are these elementals? Nope, they're spirits. So we cycle our Shelter Thicket. Or do we just... wait, hold up. Maybe we just attack. Maybe we just attack. Who do we attack into? We attack into Kalia. Kalia has to block. We can kill Kalia. Or we can try to kill Master. But then there's Flubs. If we kill Master, what are we going to do about Flubs? It's a tricky situation here. So Flubs is winning now. There's no win on board for Flubs, right? But Kalia is not doing anything. And Master can do something, so we try to kill Master. We need to draw some cards too. We're at 17 life. If we fail to kill Master, it's over. Kind of. Yeah, well, let's hope to drop something else. Let's see if we cycle into a 4-mana artifact. We drop it, we copy it, we don't have... No. Let's just drop our Bello. Okay, Bello. A 1, 2... Hold on. 1, 2, 3 for Bello. Then we attack. We attack for 4 and 4. Yes. And we're attacking into Kalia. We're killing Kalia. Not sure that's a good idea. We need to draw 2 cards. That's the thing. And we're not getting through Flubs. Or, I mean, the Master we can get through with 1. Okay, let's kill Kalia. Let's kill Kalia. We want to draw 2 cards. It will cost us another 3 mana, leaving us with 4 more. But yeah, we need to develop our board. Otherwise, we just can't win. So we need to make something happen. 1, 2, 3 to give this trample. Or sorry, we can't do that just yet. We have to attack first. Attack Kalia. Kalia blocks, one of them with a beast. And we give the blocked artifact trample. This will deal 5 damage to Kalia. So that's game over for Kalia, I believe. It is. Yeah, to be fair, the game was long over for Kalia. Just couldn't recover despite his efforts. So we're going to draw 2 cards. We drew a board wipe and a land. Not what we want. We'll play the land. We will cycle Shelter Thicket just in case we get something. Now let's cycle it because we can still use Boseiju. Oh, hold up. Never mind. We don't cycle because we also have Soken then, which can make blockers. That's very important. Right, so yeah, because with 4 mana we can use both, which is, it's a response. It's a... Okay, let's do that instead. Pass. Now the Master, at the end of turn, we're going to cycle the Fractured Sanity. Cycle, draw a card. Each opponent mills 4. Flubs mills 4. We untap. Draw. Island. Play the island. Oh, this is tough. We don't have any answers. Do we have anything in graveyards? I don't believe so. All we have is a Consuming Aberration and 8 life. So, and also our armory of our Kalia is gone. We no longer can reanimate something big. I mean, these 2 are useless when it comes to graveyards. So we have to go with a mill plan. Yeah, I think we can mill them out. Or do we cut our losses twice? Casualty 2. We don't have casualty. Okay, I think our best bet here is to mill half the library for Bello and then cast 2 more spells. Use a Maddening Cacophony, and then Tangle Florahedron to hopefully mill them both out. That is our one chance. Because on board, we have nothing. So let's do that. Cut your losses targeting Bellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So until we get a land. Now we are kind of regretting not using the Graveyard Shuffle card. We thought the board was a bigger threat, but it was because of what the Master had, but maybe the Master would have allowed us to shuffle. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Okay, so we milled a bunch. And Bellow, we mill. This is to the Consuming Aberration. Okay, we mill. And now we count our library and mill half. Okay, so it turns out there are 58 cards, so we mill 29. And now, the Master, we're going to cast a Cut Your Losses. Sorry, the other card. We're going to cast a Maddening Cacophony. Everyone mills 8. Each opponent mills 8. So first, we mill until we get a land. Whoops. Okay, I think it's over for Flubs. And Bellow. And Bellow mills 8. Sorry, mills till we get a land. Oh, that's a land. Did I? Okay, till we get a land. And then we mill 8. Is there anything we can do? I don't think so. We are milled to death. Flubs. Yeah, there's nothing we can do from the graveyard. We will see. We will see, but probably not. Meanwhile, Bellow will mill until it gets a land. Sorry, mill 8. I mean, not quite. So then the Master casts 1 more spell in Tangle Florahedron. Also a blocker. No, it's not over. So Bellow, we will mill until we get a land. 1, 2. Okay. So how many cards left? So Bellow has 14 cards left and 1 turn to kill the Master. Now, as the Master, do we attack Bellow? If we attack, it's going to have to block with Bellow, but then it can just recast, and we lose a blocker. They pay 5 for Bellow and then attack us with... No, so we are betting on that they don't have another big artifact in hand, which I think is not unsafe to bet. I mean, they didn't cast anything, right? So, yeah, so I think we go for it. Okay, so Consuming Aberration attacks Bellow. And Bellow has been waiting for this moment. It's going to Sulkin Zen. Discard it with Channel, using 3 mana, like this, and create 2 colorless spirit tokens. Here you go. And we are going to block with 1 of them. The Master is very sad about this. Now, sure, 1 spirit dies. And do we also use Boseiju for something? I don't think there's any point. So, yeah, combat is finished. The Master is not dead just yet because we have 1 blocker against 2. Actually, no, we're dead. We're dead. Whoops. Okay, well, let's see what Flubs can do. Probably not much. Untap. Flubs draws and dies. Okay, Flubs is dead, and all that's left is City's Blessing and Speed on Kalia's side. Yeah, we are very happy to untap. And let's draw a card from our deck. It's a Nautiloid ship. Yeah, let's play it. And let's go in. And extend the hand. Good game. Good games. Good games. Good games. Finally, Bellow comes out with a victory, somehow, after doing nothing. So you see how well I'm simulating your average pod. The deck that did nothing ends up taking over the game. Flubs could have played better with the creatures, especially with the Gisela on board. I think we were just too scared of Kalia there. But today, rather than analyzing the game, I want to focus more a bit on the video format itself. I'm looking to make this into a series potentially, but there are some kinks I need to work out. And this is where you come in. If you've stuck around till now, clearly there's something you like here. And I love your suggestions. Let's do a giveaway. And yeah, let's do a giveaway. And again, I'm only promoting it here, nowhere else. Just leave a comment. How can I improve this series? What are some advantages you find compared to other gameplay series? And are there any major problems I should address? Let's see, I'll pick a comment or two and give away, let's say, $50, I guess. Again, I want to find a better way to do giveaways, but for now, it's the best I can do because PayPal, everyone has PayPal almost. And yeah, well, let's do that. So from my perspective, this series is interesting to make because we can share more of the decision making, whether it's right or wrong, and our thought process, right? And choosing which cards to play and threat assessment and all that. I'm also playing with near perfect knowledge of the decks. While I also do know all of the cards in hand, but I find that I'm still able to simulate how I would play without that knowledge. It's not perfect, but close enough to how I would play in a normal game with friends. And I also enjoy not having any politics involved. It's all just the game itself. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for staying till the end, and I will see you soon.